Hello there everyone, Eric Patton once again. First of all, let me just thank you for taking some of your valuable time to take a look at my video today. And on this video, we're going to be discussing, well, if you're going to look into a network marketing, business opportunity, what would make the most sense? Something like a consumable product, like many of the, different nutritional products, supplements. I happen to have been involved in the Vemma opportunity, which I think has a wonderful product. And you're looking here at let's see, it's been about 6 months now since I got off the auto ship program. That was costing me right under $100 a month by the time you added up everything with shipping and everything. And I'm just now getting around to using up the last of the product that I had. And I've still got some at work, and nothing against the product. And please don't get me wrong, any nutritional product out there that is going to give you some legitimate health benefits, I'm all for it. But when it comes to an actual business opportunity, what I want to discuss with you today, when you're considering maybe your business opportunity, is what about maybe marketing an asset rather than maybe a consumable product? And what I mean by that, I've come across some opportunities lately in the precious metals business, and I've been investigating into a way to create kind of a win-win situation where I could feel very good about what I was offering. And when I came across silver and realized that they now have this set up in network marketing, it kind of got me excited. And so I looked into some of the different companies that were out there, and I was very excited to find that they have many of the network marketing affiliate programs that are offering actual physical silver. And so think about that for a moment. Instead of being on auto ship, let's just say a year ago you were like me and you were debating between some sort of a consumable, nutritional based product or maybe an asset. Now, when you started a year ago to collect silver coins, you were getting these from 20, onwards up towards say 30 by the end of the year for each 1 ounce and 1 ounce coin. Now, as we speak today, here we are in April of 2011, and these things are going for over $40 each. Okay, so let's say worst scenario. Let's say you got involved in the business opportunity and you couldn't enroll one person. Okay, instead of a year down the road, you're sitting there with a 6-month back supply that I still haven't even used up. You would be sitting with 12 pieces of pure silver that had gone from the say $20 to $30 range that you had purchased it at throughout the year to today over $40. And remember, that's always the spot price. When you see silver price, that's not the actual price of an actual coin. And so I think if you're going to look at worst scenarios, I'd rather be sitting a year down the road with an actual asset that has gone up in value and, in my opinion, hasn't even begun to reach its full potential. On some of my other videos, you can look into why silver, why now, my silver shortage videos, and you'll see some of the factors that are actually, in my opinion, going to make silver an absolutely incredible investment. But once again, if you're going to be in network marketing anyway, I love the idea. I've been kind of telling my friends and family to put silver away for years, just because I believe it's the best way to preserve your wealth when they're printing more and more dollars. Or as you've learned on my other videos, they don't even print them nowadays. They just kind of key them in. And most people are aware the Federal Reserve has actually, through bailouts and quantitative easing and different stimulus programs, has now doubled the money supply. You heard me right, doubled the money supply of dollars. Okay, in the history of the United States, all the dollars ever created, they've doubled it in the last 3 years. And it doesn't take rocket science to figure out what that's going to do to the purchasing power of your dollars. And so that means all the dollars in your 401k, your IRA, your checking account are basically evaporating. And for you to protect that wealth, historically, whenever the fiat currencies, particularly the debt-based fiat currencies, and if you don't understand what a debt-based fiat currency is, maybe you should look into some of my other videos. On my blog, you'll see some great articles at isncoinsbusiness.com to better educate yourself on what a debt-based currency is, because that's at the root of all of our financial problems these days. But that's a whole nother video. You don't want me to get going on that one. I'll get all fired up and be talking about in the Federal Reserve and creating our currency through our Treasury Department without interest, as the Constitution says we should be doing. Anyway, as far as the asset goes, I would much rather have, worst scenario, an actual asset that's preserving wealth. Because once again, historically, whenever the dollars in our case or any fiat currencies, they start out, you can buy things with them, they become worth less until eventually they're worthless. And historically, all the smart money always goes back to precious metals. Gold, silver. I think silver just has a lot more of an upside because of the fundamentals, which I've discussed in some of my other videos. So anyway, once again, don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking any other product. I still drink this stuff. I'll drink it until I'm out of it. It did cost me 99 bucks a month to get it, and I'm sure there's some really good stuff in there. But once again, I want to sell something that I feel really good about, something I'm doing myself. I've been putting silver away for years. I believe everybody should be doing that to protect and preserve their purchasing power. On some other videos, you'll see how I'm also recommending that you store food away. I believe we have food inflation coming as well. If you want to educate yourself a little bit more on some of these very important situations that are happening around us in the world and how it's going to affect us here in the United States, get on my blog at isncoinsbusiness.com, and you can read some of the articles. I've got some great videos there, not only that I've made myself, but others that I've downloaded from YouTube that I think are really worth taking a look at to better educate yourself on how to protect your family and preserve your purchasing power in what I believe are going to be some of the tough times ahead. The good news is, coming out the other end, we're going to be able to rebuild this economy on a solid foundation. But it's my belief it's going to get a lot worse before it gets any better. So once again, if you're going to have a network marketing business, what would you rather have a year down the road? Consumable products that, hopefully you made some money on the opportunity. You might be aware 97% of people in the different multi-level marketing don't make money, so most of them end up with a lot of product. Versus an asset, something that is going to go up in value and preserve your purchasing power. So anyway, thank you again for your time. My name is Eric Padden. If you'd like to discuss how to get silver, I can not only get you involved in the ISN Coins business, where you can build a nice residual income and have a coin or two shipped out on auto ship each month, so you can slowly build yourself a nice collection of silver. But also, I have another preservation of wealth opportunity. There's a link on my website. You can check that out. And that's about buying your bullion at wholesale. And that could be either silver or gold or even platinum or palladium at the absolute best wholesale rates that are out there. And I did my research. I compared all the different sites I purchased from over the years. And they do have absolute wholesale rates. They do not mark up the rates. They simply pass on the savings. And if you're a member, you can get incredible rates there. I also, for people in my ISN Coins business, pass that savings on to my affiliates and my teammates. So anyway, if you'd like to learn more, once again, isncoinsbusiness.com, and you can reach me directly if you want to discuss your situation and how to get yourself some silver or gold or what have you. I can be reached at 858-705-2487. Once again, Eric Padden, 858-705-2487. So if you are considering, an opportunity, I would just encourage you to consider one that helps people, kind of a forced savings program, if you will. Put something away that's an actual asset rather than a consumable. Thanks again for your time. Make it a great day, and start putting your physical silver away today.